Hey, 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 what's up, America? It is the Ace Micheals Show. And I am so happy to be here with you all the time. Thank you guys so much for sharing and liking and supporting the show and making us feel like a little special, a little cut above the other podcasts and video blogs and channels, YouTuber channels, and Insta famous channels and all that stuff. It's really, really a good thing. And we are never going to stop loving you for that, and we're never going to stop thanking you for that support. So thank you very much. If you ever want to be a guest on the show, all you have to do is let us know. Just say, hey, man, I want to be a guest on your show, and we'll get you on the show. That's the best way to voice your opinions, suggestions, convictions, ideas, beliefs, theories, you name it. That's what's up. Today, Ann is with me to talk big talk. Ann, how you doing, love?
Oh, I'm doing fine. It's been a long morning, but I'm here.
Yeah. Well, some mornings are longer than others. Doesn't it seem right?
Yeah, when you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
What? Okay. Why in the name of God are you getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning? That don't even sound right. Did something happen to you? What's going on? Why you gotta get up at 4 in the morning?
Well,
Are you like a prison release program or something?
who told you?
4 a.m. That's ridiculous.
I know, but I get up early and
Are you a farmer or something? Why are you getting up at 4 in the morning?
sometimes I go to the gym in the morning, like about 4:35, give or take, or
You play too much.
but I try and get to work by early so I can get the hell out.
I'm still stuck on this 4 in the morning though. Is anybody else up at 4 in the morning?
You know what? There are
What the hell?
there are people up at 4 o'clock in the morning because people have nerve to instant message me at 4:15 in the morning, like hi,
Yeah,
and I'm
that-
like no.
No, that's a testament of our times. We're living in the last days. If you wake up at 4 in the morning and there's other people already up, that's telling you this is the end of times right here. That is not normal. There's something wrong with humanity if people are up at 4 in the morning on purpose.
On purpose.
No, sir. So, Ann, it's International Women's Month. We've been celebrating International Women's Month this whole month because we do love the women. We love, especially international women. That's even better, right?
Right.
That's like a ice cream cone dipped with chocolate and sprinkles. International Women's Month. That's like a whole bevy of cornucopia of stuff. So I always ask my beautiful women like yourself, what does International Women's Month, what does that mean to you personally? What does that, how do you reflect on that?
That is celebrating us females. It's celebrating our gender, the way we carry ourselves, the way we interact with other females and males. I mean, girls got to be nice to girls. They're not always that nice,
Oh,
but
yeah, that's a good point.
girls
Girls are kind of hard on girls. Girls are harder on girls than guys are on girls, I think.
I agree, and that's why I don't have many girlfriends.
Right. That's not why I don't have any girlfriends, but yeah, I'm with you on that. Sure. So yeah, let's talk about that. Do you think women need an adjustment on being so hard on other women? Because I mean, we are in 2023. There are some things we can step our game up if we want to now, right?
Correct. Women are very hard on other females. I mean, just going to the gym alone. That's just going to the gym alone. It's I mean, they stare at you, they eyeball you, they give you dirty looks. It's quite ridiculous. I mean, why not just be friendly and
So now I'm trying to process this mentally. So you're saying that you go to the gym and other women are staring at you and giving you dirty looks? Like, is this one in particular person? Maybe you ran afoul of like one heifer, but you know what I'm saying? You're saying every woman does this?
no, I mean, not every woman.
Or enough of them to make a case, right?
Enough of them for me to notice, because when I go to the gym, my earbuds are in and I don't talk to anybody.
Huh.
So, but I mean, I do. You know when someone's like looking at you and they're looking you up and down, like, and I'm like, oh.
Well, it could be that you're outstandingly attractive. Did you ever think about that? You might be going there picking up. Yay, you can't help it if you're sexy. You sexy and you know it.
Clap my hands.
Yeah, what you gonna do? You can't, it ain't your fault. Shoot, this is just tell them, man, this is sensuality oozing off of me. I ain't trying to push it out there. I can't help it, dog. Every time I smile, somebody's heart get broke. What?
Oh.
You know?
But But I think women, women should we should help each other out. We should uplift each other. We should compliment each other, and not tear each other down so much. I think, I mean, you see all over social media, there are women that are uplifting and things like that. And when you look at TikTok, there are women that are, pointing the finger at those that are like, why do you got to tear this person down? We should just be uplifting and supporting each other and have each other's back.
So why do you think women aren't doing that? Like, because guys do all the time. Like, if I go into a bar, or it doesn't have to be a bar. If I go into any environment where there's a bunch of guys, I know for sure I'm going to get a pound from somebody. I'm going to get a like, hey, bro, I'm going to get a head nod, one of these. And like, what, I think, I know I'm going to get one of those. But it is different with women. Like you're saying, women are a little bit, I'm going to use a term I've heard, catty?
Yes.
Is that the term we're going to use?
I was just going to say
catty?
that. Catty.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Saucer of milk for what? 2, 1?
Right.
Yeah, it's jealousy, and some women are just very insecure.
Huh.
And I think the more insecure you are, the more you're going to try and tear down somebody else to make yourself feel better. Huh. And I when I hear somebody going off on somebody else, I usually I'll say something. I'll pipe in if I've had enough.
Yeah.
But women, we need to support each other.
Well, let's tell them right now. This is ladies. Hold on, ladies. This is Ace Micheals talking. Stop it. That's it. Stop it. Stop tearing each other down, ladies. As of today, stop it. Okay. So that takes care of that. So that's good. Thank you, Ann. So Ann, what is your regular gig? Like, I'm sure you don't just go to the gym and just do that and get paid. Like, what's your job? What do you do?
I am a physical therapy assistant.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Been doing it for, oh my God. Well, I've been licensed since about 2004, but I've been in the field since I was 18.
So that means you help people like rejuvenate and get back on their feet. Like when they're like when we see the movies where Rocky's in the pool during the training, you're the one that's like in the pool with Rocky, like, you can do this. Well, go, Rocky, go.
That's more of a coach or
okay.
a trainer. But what we do, say for instance, God forbid, you fell and broke your hip. And so you're gonna come, you're gonna come to us, and we're gonna help you strengthen, help you with your weight bearing, help you with walking, so we can get you home to your prior level of function.
Right.
Try and get you back to normal as much as possible. But we just don't see, just hips. I mean, we see a lot of different things: Alzheimer's, dementia, a lot of different things. We have a broad scope.
So I'm a person that works with pop references very well. So my thing is, I saw a movie once with Queen Latifah where she was playing a physical therapist, and then she fell in love with Common and blah, blah, blah. Something about some basketball, too, was thrown in the mix there. But does physical therapy really work? Like, would you say it works, like, what percentage of the time?
I would say if a patient really wants to go home and wants to get better, we could be 90 to 100%.
Really?
If we have a patient that just doesn't want to work.
High numbers.
Well, if, like I said, if you want to go home and you want to go back to normal, get back to doing your whatevers, then you're going to work, and we're going to have 90 to 100%. If you are one of those people who just you're lazy and you want everything done for you, and you don't want to work. You don't want to do the work.
What are you trying to say?
You're not going to accomplish your goal. You're just not going to accomplish your goal, and then you're going to be walking like hop along.
Why do I feel this conversation is pointed at me? What are you saying?
Did I say you?
You said everything but my name. When you said lazy, shiftless, don't want to work, don't want to do that, don't want to work, just want to get paid. Yeah, that's me. I got you.
That might be some of us.
You don't have to spell it out. I understand. So you do this for physical therapy. You say 90 to 100% recovery rate? pretty phenomenal. That's almost unbelievable.
But you have to remember, whatever the diagnosis is, I mean, it could be less.
Wow.
I mean, but we see everything. We see somebody that's young and they don't need much work to a person that's, you know, they've been bedridden for 5-10 years, and we just got to get them back to being able to maybe just transfer from the bed to a wheelchair and back without not killing their caregiver.
Wow.
You know, so I mean, you know, but like you just have to, whatever your diagnosis is, the outcomes.
Have you ever encountered anybody, Ann, that was too challenging for you to be able to fix their physical therapy problem?
Yeah, totally.
Wow. How many? What's the ratio of that? Like in the last few years? Like, has it been just a couple times, or like are there a lot of people like that?
Like I said, it depends what their diagnosis is, and I mean, if it's somebody that's been just they're in ICU, and I mean it's a long recovery, it's a long haul. But if you have somebody, an outpatient that I don't know, they just had knee surgery and they're in their 30s and they were an Army Ranger before.
Right.
They're gonna work and they're gonna go home.
Basically, a superhero before. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends. But I've had patients that I'm like, forget it, I'm done. Because
Wow.
I'm like, I have thrown everything at them. I have lectured them. I've bent over backwards trying to get them to do what they need to do. And
wouldn't this be as much a mental challenge as physical challenge, though? Like, I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm literally, legally, I'm a fool, seriously. But I'm just saying, like, it seems like it's more a mental thing. Would you agree than a physical? It's not so much that they have to do something physical. They got to know what to do mentally, right?
it's both.
They got to embrace it at least, right?
Yeah, they have to. If you don't, I mean, if you're laying there in bed and say you were that Army Ranger and,
Right.
and you're used to, going 100 miles an hour and all of a sudden you can't, it's going to play games with your brain, and you got to set your mind.
And I would think, now this is just me just thinking out of the box, but I would think that the first thing you would have to do with these clients is get them to embrace it mentally. Because a lot of times, I mean, thank God, I'm an old ass, grown ass man, but thank God I don't have a broken anything that I have to go to physical therapy. But I would think that my first problem would be admitting to myself that there is a problem. Does that make sense, or is that crazy talk?
Oh, no. You're going to, you can admit to yourself that you have a problem, but if you don't recognize that your knee is swollen this big and you can't walk on it.
Like, your knee is the size of a grapefruit. Did you notice that?
Thank you.
You have a problem, sir. Okay, so what's your side hustle? Because you got another thing that you do too that I think the audience would love to hear about.
Yes, I do have a side hustle. It's called Body Scribe Body Contouring. And
okay, that's a tongue twister. Body what?
Body Scribe.
Body Scribe.
Body Contouring.
Body Contouring.
Mm-hmm.
Now that to me sounds like a weight loss program, maybe a meal prep program is included in that?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm a fool. Okay, so tell me what does that all mean?
So basically, I do what the girls call being snatched. So,
Wait a minute. Can we talk about that on my show?
yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes, we can.
You got, maybe I'm thinking the wrong thing of what that means. Okay, go ahead.
Not snatch.
That's
Snatch.
because I grew up in the Trump era, so I'm used to, I don't know what to think anymore. Go ahead. Sorry.
So basically, what I can do is help you lose some inches, and I have some machines at home that will help break up the body fat, and it goes out through your systems. And you do lose inches on them and tighten the skin. So I do that. I do lip injections. I can do mini.
This is with collagen?
This is with hyaluronic acid, and I do not use needles. I use a pen called a Hyaluron pen, and it's an air pen.
Whoa, so you don't pierce the skin?
It can pierce the skin. You can get a little blood, and that's common. But it's not painful. At least people that I've worked on tell me,
Now,
"Oh, that
hold
didn't
on
hurt."
just a dang minute.
That
If it
didn't hurt.
involves blood, it's painful, okay? Let's just get that straight right here, right now.
Well,
I don't do nothing with my blood that ain't painful. But you're saying this is a non-invasive, as they call it. This is non-invasive. You can just come in and get this done in like, what, 20 minutes? How long?
it depends what's being done. So I mean, I can take an hour to do your treatment. I mean, if you're a smaller person and you don't need much done, yeah, we can be done really quick.
Wow.
But the lip injections, I take my time. And ladies, I do not make your lips huge so that you look like you're crazy. So I like to leave them looking natural, more natural than anything. I can do mini facelifts with the hyaluronic acid as well. And I can do certain facials and things like that.
So is this a thing? Now, this is what I want to know. Is this something women really need to do, or is this a vanity thing? Is this going to help your overall physical well-being?
I would say it's more of a vanity thing.
Exactly.
But but there's nothing wrong with being a little vain. I mean, some women. I mean, there's just some women out there. They're not happy with their top lip. It's too thin, and they want to look a little more have more symmetry. There's women that don't like the loose skin that's on their stomach or on their arms or whatever, or they don't like the look of cellulite. And I'm willing to help you with that, but whatever. I mean, look at guys. Guys want to smell good, and now they're doing the same things women are doing. They're getting their faces done, and I've seen guys. I make my guys, whenever I work on their stomachs, I make them wear fajas after I'm done with them. So
you make them wear what?
Fajas. I make them wear
What's a faja?
Cinchers, waist cinchers.
I don't know. I told you I am completely stupid to all this.
You ever?
What is a faja? I've never heard that before.
It's a
I thought it was
Latin
something
term.
you call somebody's mother when they're not listening.
Wrong.
Faja.
The cinchers, the waist cinchers that have all those little eyelets down the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they suck you in.
I didn't know those had a name. I thought they were just called waist belts.
Well, waist cinchers, but it's a
Hey,
Latin.
you think Batman wears one under his uniform?
Oh my Lord, I don't know, but if he did, I'd like to
I think
find
he
out.
does. Because he's not like Superman. Like Superman doesn't need one because Superman's pretty much perfect. But Batman's just a regular human guy. If he eats some Thai food or some pizza, I'm sure he's going to need to, reel his buckle in a little bit.
But wait a minute. What Batman are we talking about? Are we talking about this new one, or are we talking about the old one?
I'm talking about all of them. Thank you for bringing that up. I'm talking about all of them, including Robert Pattinson. Even though he's a slender Batman, I'm saying I think all Batmans would be wearing a faja under their outfit. That's what I think. Robin probably does too, but Robin probably wears one just to appease Batman. Robin probably doesn't need one because he's young, but Batman, come on, he's a guy he's a middle-aged guy. He's got a belly. Come on. Anyway, that's for a whole nother show, apparently. But anyway, Ann, okay, so we want to reach you on social media. We want to be stalkers of you. We literally want to get as close as we can to sleeping under the bushes underneath your window. What do we need to do?
Okay, well, you can find me on Facebook under Body Scribe Body Contouring, IG Body Scribe _ Body Contouring. You can find me on TikTok, same thing. So I'm not hard to find. Apparently, people find me.
Right. Somebody figured it out. Yeah. Follow their lead. And that's what's up, man. Today on the show, it's Ann and her one side hustle, one real hustle on International Women's Day. Ann, thank you so much for being my guest on the Ace Michael Show.
Well, thank you. It was fun.
You guys support what Ann's doing. I'm going to be double checking on you. We'll have a test on this in 2 weeks. And that's what's up. You know what I say at the end of every show? Live the life you love. Love the life you live. Thank you.